Hey everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. You want to use some old postage to decorate our junk journal? Have a collection like this? Or maybe you're just grabbing junk mail and tearing off the postage and the little watermarks and postage marks and things like that that are really fun to use in our junk journals. So let's grab some either junk mail or your collection of stamps and let's have some junk journal fun. This idea was inspired by a member of my Facebook group. I saw her post this morning. It is Sandy Wanacott. Thank you very much, Sandy. She had a very inspirational post. And I am taking a tip from her hat to make something with postage. Now, I have a ton of postage stamps because I'm also a stamp collector, more for the prettiness factor than, great value and logging and all that kind of stuff. I just like the pretty pictures, So I got some mushroom stamps and butterfly stamps. There's Holly in the background. And who wants to say hello? Here, we want a quick hello. Hello, everybody. It's me, Sunshine. Okay. And we were just going to play. And so I thought this would be a great page layout idea. So basically what you need to do is just grab some stamps, grab some junk mail, and if you have, hold on. Okay, and if you happen to have a Stabilo aquarelle pencil, 8046, or maybe you've got some gelatos, or maybe you've got some makeup, or maybe you've just got colored pencils, whatever it is, let's just see if we can have some fun here. I think this would be really cool. Okay, so first of all, with postage, you could do like a main display. Like, let's just say that looks really cool just like that. So let's just go ahead and glue that down. I'm going to, I haven't woken up my glue yet. I'm pulling it out of my little container. Okay, here we go. And I'm just gonna glue her down. And you could use a glue stick or anything like that here. That would be very easy. But I'm just going to use, this is Fabrifix glue in a Sugar Bells icing piping bottle. If you're curious, not sponsored, just like the stuff. And here we go. And we're going to pop her down. This very pretty butterfly thing. This is just something I collected somewhere. And I thought, oh, that would look so pretty in a journal. And it does. It would be great if I put it in the middle, but it didn't make it there. That happens. Okay, so I'm taking my little Aquarelle Stabilo pencil, which is kind of like, this is like the coolest pencil ever. It's a watercolor graphite style pencil. So when you add water to it, it does fun, cool things. So let's get some water. Okay, reaching for the water. It's just like right there, I got it. Okay, water squirty, wetting the fingers. Okay, what it does is it makes the black move. So it becomes almost like a watercolor and you can emphasize around your pictures. And you can draw them out, like draw it out, that kind of stuff. And just to kind of give it some amplification. Now, do notice if there's glue down, it won't go where the glue is. Sometimes you can get lucky and go over it a little bit. There, a little bit, there. Okay, but sometimes the glue will repel it. But doesn't that make it pop? That looks really cool. So that's one easy thing that you can do with postage. So let's just do something else fun. Okay, here's a cool page. Let's try some individual stamps and stuff, like little pieces, and just see what this looks like. This is a grid paper page. I'm so excited about this idea, I can barely stand it. And now I'm using like chunks of postage. This I probably bought in a pack somewhere, but you could totally get stuff like this from your junk mail. And just use that. And it's not really that expensive to buy packs of old stamps. You can buy them on eBay and Etsy and stuff like that. And they're so much fun for junk journals because a world of possibilities exist for you with this beautiful, really, postage stamps are art. They're a palette, they're a canvas, and artists have painstakingly drawn these pictures and created these pictures so that we have stuff to play with in the craft world. They didn't even know it. They didn't even know it. I know. Okay, so let's just take random. I'm not like being judgmental. These stamps can just go down. I'm just going to put them all down, and we'll play with them once they're down. So I'm just going to, and they don't all have to be right side up. They can be cockeyed in different directions. But I like the fact that these ones have a little bit of the original like squiggle roos on it and stuff like that. So maybe I'll just leave that and make that part of the design. An honor, paying homage to the olden times, using these old papers, which I think is really kind of fun. I do. Okay, put you down. Okay, this is pretty because it's on a blue piece of paper. Where are you from? The Republic of, is that Havana or Moana? Piazza San, that sounds Italian, doesn't it? Okay, oh yeah, Italiana. That's what it says. Oh, hello, I can read. Okay, boop, let's see. In Havana, Italiana. Okay, it's clear as snow. All right, put that down. And it's a great way to do a page layout. If you're like, oh, I don't know what to do with this page, I'm stuck. Here's an option. Grab some postage stamps. Like even faint stuff like that is kind of cool when you put it down. So, all right, well, here's one who's got some good postage on. I'm going to put you down. All right, you even have a little bit of the window from whence you came. The plastic window thing. It actually looks pretty cool in the back too. Look at that. See, they used to put neat things on the inside of envelopes. This, printing and stuff is kind of cool. Okay, so let's say we have this down. All right, so now maybe we want a few more. Let's fill her up. Let's fill her up and give it some excitement here, Pam. Okay, here goes. We're gonna tear this a little bit. All right, we'll put this guy down. What's this little guy? We don't know. Okay, we could sit there forever and figure it out, or we can just go ahead and craft. And I don't know, sometimes I just like to get to it. Just slapping the paper down. Yep. And figure it all out later. Yeah, here's a nice American flag. We'll put you on there. Okay, here we go. That's probably a newer one, I think. I don't know. And it's okay if they're torn or shredded. I mean, it's not about the quality of the stamp for me, personally. It's about the beauty of the stamp and honoring the stamp. So you never know. There might be some amazing, valuable stamps in here, and I'm just slapping them down and gluing them. Okay. So the last one, we used the Stabilo pencil. This time we're going to try some gelatos. And look at me, I lost the cap. Way to go. So let's try and use this one because maybe it's drier. And okay, just going around. And basically we're just increasing the border, emphasizing the border. That's what we're doing. This always looks like makeup to me, and it makes me want to run and get the makeup. I'm going to do a makeup video tutorial using makeup again, because that's fun, because it's a great resource. It's pigment, and we probably all have some old makeup sitting around that nobody's doing anything with. I do. Did you ever get involved in one of those, the clubs? You know what I mean? The club where you get makeup every month. Like who gets makeup every month and uses gobs of it? I mean, hey, I'm not going anywhere. There's nowhere to go. So it's like me, here I am in my car driving up to the post office again, running into the lobby or popping it in the blue bin. There's my big outing. I'm not everybody's living like a hermit like I am, so I know that a lot of people are going to work and doing stuff, and I just work from home. So there you go. There's my life. Okay, just playing. And you could do different colors. I mean, this is just an option. This is very fun. I mean, if you haven't played with gelatos, it's like getting into your mother's lipstick and playing with it, and you're not supposed to. That's what it feels like. Yeah, honestly. That's what it feels like. And you come out and you've put lipstick on your face and on your cheeks, and you got all her makeup on. You look like a complete Goomba, but your mother cackles in joy, other than she's passing out because of all the money she spent on her makeup. Thanks, Mom, for understanding all those years. Okay. All right. There we go. So that's kind of cool, right? And I mean, you could even come along and do the edge of the page to kind of give it a little crisp border. That could be fun. Yeah, look at that. All right. Very pretty, right? All right. So then let's say you're super journaler and you love to write in your journals. And let's see, is this a good one? No. Let's get a marker or a pen or something that can write to make something small. This might be good. Okay, let's try this. Okay. All right. I'm just going to write something goofy, like read between the, whoops, sorry, did I hit you? Lines. And maybe that's just encouraging them or inviting them to come and write on the page, like, no, be aware, have your mind open to the fact that even though a page is decorated, you can journal around things with thoughts. So maybe that's just introducing that idea to the person who is receiving the journal. Okay, so what else can we do with postage stamps? There's so much fun. Remember we made that? That was fun. Okay, so here's something. Let's do something here. Actually, this side might be good. With postage stamps, maybe let's make a, that looks so pretty. I really like that. Maybe I'm going to juxtapose. Okay, this spread here, I'm going to juxtapose. I'm going to put something on this side that complements something or reaches over or calls to something on that side. So this side is going to have a pretty corner stamp, which I think is just adorbs. I do. And now I'm just going to take some single stamps of different colors. Queenie seems to pop up a lot in my collection for some reason. So let's just take, well, here's a single stamp. Let's just take a bunch of these. And I'm going to make a little page tab. Not page tab, sorry. Oh, we could make page tabs. Let's make page tabs. But let's stay focused right now, Pam. We're going to do page trim. Page trim on one side and little juxtaposed element of design continuity on the other side. I really think that's kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah. So in the stamp world, if they're on the, sometimes it's advantageous to have them on the backs. It increases value, but most of the time, if you have them free floating and in little stacks and they're all pretty fancy foo-foo, then that's better. Oh, this is really cool, isn't it? That's a neat stamp. Okay, we have to do something special with you. Okay, just give me the loosey-gooseys. I got a bunch of you here. Don't be hiding on me now. Okay, here we go. Is this not the most popular stamp ever? Like everybody who has a stamp collection has about 1 million of these stamps. España, thank you for printing all those wonderful stamps. Okay, so I am just going to that's the Fabrifix going there. Maybe a light smoosh. Doesn't really need to have much of a finger smoosh, but it's not going to bleed through. But I think I'm going to put them on little cockeyed corner-like look of each other and maybe just make a fun little page edge. These are cool. These are probably some real super old, valuable things I know nothing about. Oh, well. And you can layer them. Got some Americana going here. Here's Queenie. She always shows up. And, wait, a Queenie? I got 2 Queenies and a George. We already have George on there. Here, let's put this, nope, this is America. Let's put America here. And there. Oh, you're a double back. Are you a double back? No, I just need more glue. More glue, Pam. Okay, more glue. Put it here. That makes more sense. Put it on the page. Then you know you're not going to be hanging off with glue, gluing other pages behind it. Okay, so now you have a nice, interesting journey through time and space with stamps. So these are some fun things that you can do with postage stamps. How fun is that? All right, let's play a little longer. What else can we do? All right, let's go a little fun-filled here. Okay, let's say you have stuff that has some envelopes still stuck to it. Well, what can you do with that? Well, you ask. You can make things out of it. Okay, this one actually has a pretty big one, which is kind of cool. And maybe I'm going to make a little tuck out of it. Yeah, why fight it? I mean, it's just adorable paper. It's naturally aged, naturally wrinkled, just gorgeous pants. And let's go ahead and just turn it into an upper tuck pocket thing. Yeah. Okay, there. All right. I'm just going to put you here. Yeah. Now I can come along and I can tuck something wonderful in there. Like maybe I can tuck something like this, or maybe something different that's not a stamp, you know. But what I recommend if you're going to be doing things like that, wait until your glue dries so that you don't get all your lovelies stuck in there. That's the hardest thing for me. I want to just decorate the heck out of it right away. But if you wait that one vital few seconds, your life will be so much easier. You won't be having to go in and free all those things. Just for example purposes, I'll put this old postage stamp glassine envelope. These are awesome. So if you're looking for these glassine envelopes, look in the postage department in eBay or Amazon, whatever, because that's where they sell all those cutie little glassine envelopes. What, Sonny, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're eating my drawer. Are you trying to tell me you're hungry? Yeah, I'm eating the drawer. You are eating it. Let me take that off your face. What are you doing? That's wood. You want something to chew on? I think we need to go get a carrot or something because my boy is eating the drawer. Hold on. Okay, I grabbed a sweet pea and all is well. Okay, so you can make, if you have a bigger piece, you can make little tucks very easily. And you can go ahead and decorate the tucks. I mean, okay, let's use this. What's this? Gelato, cafe glace, iced coffee. Okay. Let's see, I don't know. Okay. All right. I think you can add water with this stuff too. I always forget, but These are actually pretty easy to smear because they're the consistency of lipstick, I would say. So you can get some smear factor going just with that. Okay, so just some other things we can play with. Let's just do some random thoughts here with stamps. Stamps are beautiful. Okay, let's say you have a big piece. Okay, that's a pretty substantial piece. This was made in 1969. And we have some other stamps under here. Let's just place those over there. It's kind of torn cut. I like the randomness of it. I think the randomness brings about some curiosity into the olden days. And I am just grabbing my, where on earth is my, oh, there it is, my Distress Ink walnut stain. And some people feel like we shouldn't ink up the old ephemera. And some people say, it's your ephemera, do what you want with it. So I have a lot of this stuff, so I'm feeling like I'm okay with it. I was like, all right, okay. So it's a little bit bigger than my width, so that might be fighting me. But what I could do, what could I do? I could take this off a bit. Maybe I don't need this. I'm feeling maybe a pocket or a side tuck. You know, a lot of things you could do with this here. We could even go here. That would be, or could even make a belly band. That's maybe what I want to do, make a belly band. Yeah. So postage in and of itself, a lot of ideas that you can do with postage. With the envelope, with the stamp, with the postage marks. These are cool. These are very cool. I mean, people buy rubber stamps just to have that stuff. So don't ignore that stuff. When you see that on your junk mail, you nab it. That's right. Free craft supplies coming to your door daily. That's right. Sonny is off eating his sweet pea, so all is well. He's given up on the drawer. He must be teething or something. Keep an eye on him. Yeah, he's been pretty good for a while. You know how it is. All right, so maybe we'll do a little belly band, or we could even do a belly band this way. So you can glue it this way, and there could be a whoop down that way. Maybe we'll do that. I'm going to have to salvage a little. I don't want to, but I'm going to have to make it fit nicey nice. Okay. Come back here. Dun, 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 dun. There, we're going to do a mid-center belly band with some old postage, and that will just be dandy. Pretty easy to do. You just grab some glue of choice. I like, again, the Fabric Fix because it grabs fast. And I can keep moving. Okay, so I've glued my sides. Central location, not butting into the spine. You want to keep it clear of the spine so it's not too lumpy bumpy. And just tack it down. A little piece there coming off. I'll just either remove that little piece or glue it down. There. And then we can put like a beautiful, somebody sent me this. This is so beautiful. Wee Willie Winky. Thank you very much. The Wonder Book. I could do this. I could have that be a little discover thing there. And if I really wanted to go to crazy hog town, I could turn around. Now that I have my stamps, much easier to access. I can grab some stamps. Here we go. I will just put this here and this here. Okay, so there's some surprises when the person comes along. Let me tuck that in there. And there's room for other things back here. This is just getting it started. But there, we could do something like that. And then just for fun, we could do this. I don't know, I'm just kind of thinking as we go here. But taking this little piece, since it's like part of this, I'm going to make a little piece topper. It's not technically a tag. It's a folded up tri-fold bookmark, but I want to somehow denote that it's to be pulled. Sometimes taking a paper of similar consistency, I'll just put a little bit of glue on there. All right. Oh, you're back already. Okay. Welcome back, sunshine. I'll put you here. It's almost like you're like a little faux topper. Like, what is that all about? I don't know. Maybe I should pull it. Okay. If you like the interactive style books, these can be fun things to do. Oh, you know what you could do to make it like a real, there we go. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put a, oh, how about George? He's not doing much. No, Queenie, she matches the color scheme. Okay. Let me just ink her up. And then she will be a marvelous little adornment on here. So it's very easy to see now that we've used her as a topper for a pull. So you grab her when she is dry. Pull her. Oh, look what's this. Oh, how cute is this? Look at that. Now I'm exploring all of that and looking at all that. There's writing space on the back if you want that too. And it's very easily stored, very user-friendly. right here. You can also store it so the little stamp just picks up above. So somebody's looking like, oh, there's stamps in there. That's cool. Okay, so very fun, right? Very easy, very simple concept. All right, so what else are we going to do? More stampage. Stamp-a-doodle-doo, stamp-a-doodle-doo. Okay, I had to get a milk bone because he was back at the drawer, so we're good now. He's on the milk bone. Okay, so I don't know if you saw this video, but I made these quickie little pencil cases to hold pencils. And it works like this, and I'll try and remember to link the video below. Okay, so where's my glue is stuck. And, but I just want to grab some pencils in case you don't have gelatos, in case you don't have a Stabilo pencil. Maybe you have some just good old colored pencils hanging around. Are these really good old colored pencils? I think so. All right, well, let's try a purple one. And let's try some stamps again. Oh, this is a cool stamp. Look at that. Yeah, what's that? Australia. Oh, look at that. A little grebe. Or that's a type of bird, I think. And let's just put some down here. Maybe we're going to do, the other one was a random design, so to do something different, maybe I want to do a structured design. So maybe we'll do little stair steps. That might be fun. We'll put Nigeria in there. Why not? You're a very colorful little stamp. I'll put you on there. And we'll just do some stair stepping down the road. Okay. Okay, make them pretty close, Pam, because you're going to put a few. Okay. Stepping, and indeed we're stepping. Who are you? Oliver Wendell Holmes. There you go, Mr. Oliver. We're going to glue you down. Yeah, you're going to become part of our stamp steps. Okay. So you could really follow any pattern design. Here's some American stamps. Let me get rid of some of the bulk behind it. So when you don't know what to do or you feel like you have no supplies, I just want you to know there's always your mailbox. That's right. And your mailbox will house tons of free craft supplies for you in the form of junk mail. It's going to give you cardstock-like thickness, chipboard type thickness, postage stamps, all sorts of fun stuff. I mean, we should just do like one day. I'll get my mail and I'll just have to make stuff out of the mail, nothing else. That would be fun. Okay, we'll do that. Sunny, write that down. Where's this? The Antarctic Treaty. Now that is cool, right? That needs to be in the journal. Somebody needs to think about the Antarctic Treaty, because I bet when they woke up today, they were not thinking about the Antarctic Treaty at all. No, I'm sure it didn't even cross their mind, I'm betting, except for maybe the people who actually designed and wrote the Antarctic Treaty, which they might be dead by now. I don't know. I don't even know when it was written. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Learn from your stamp, Pam. This is where we educate ourselves. 1961 to 1971. There, I have now learned something just from playing with my stamps. There you go. So it's an educational process. Okay, that's good. And see, you can have fun and learn something at the same time. And not just about junk journals, but you can actually learn about history, which is kind of a fun thing about stamps. Okay, there we go. So we have our little stair step design. Okay, so what were we going to do? Oh, we're going to try pencil crayon instead. Okay. Let me get some better lighting here. Okay. Maybe go a little closer. Closer. Here we go. All right, I have no idea what's going to happen here. These are kind of down to the nub. I don't know if these are watercolor pencils. Oh, I just didn't even think about that. Okay, so that should mean, let me just see what happens here, really getting some water on my finger. Probably use a brush. That would be, oh well, I'm already here. So I guess this is supposed to smudge with water when you activate water. And I guess it does a little, but I think the Stabilo actually did a better job, honestly. So, but these are Prismacolor if you're looking for watercolor pencils. I think I have many different kinds of watercolor pencils, but this just happened to be the pack I grabbed. Okay, so let's just draw this all around everybody first. Okay, here we go. Drawing around the edges. Remember doing this with maps and stuff when you were a kid? Like outlining the states. It was kind of like a quickie way to color your map without actually having to color in each state. Okay. I remember when Michael, in my grade 3 class, he was the artist guy, and nobody could draw like Michael could, but all of us were like coloring in our provinces completely. I'm from Canada, if you didn't know. And Michael just outlined them with this pretty haze, and we were all amazed at his amazement. Yeah, it does dissolve. You just got to use enough water. I have no idea what's happening to the back of this page, but we'll figure it out. We don't like it, we just cover it up, right? That's what we do. Yeah, okay. Can you see? Can you see? Okay, more water. It takes a little more water than you think with the watercolor stuff. All right, but it's starting to dry. Yep. We're getting some action here. Okay, let's look at the other side of the page just to see. Boop, and boop you back. Boop. Okay. Okay, and that's going to dry. And maybe it'll leave an interesting pattern. Hey, bonus, right? I mean, look at what we do to get pattern. Here we're doing pattern. All right, so now we have that. And then, you know, what you could do, you could leave this blank writing space for somebody. You could actually make each of these individual little pockets if you wanted. Or you could put a stamp or something like that in there that might look kind of cool. So let's try that. Let's try this. I don't want it to be too intense. I want it to be kind of muted. Okay, this is the brown one. Can't think of the name of it. Walnut stain, thank you. Okay. I'm the worst stamper ever. That's okay though. Because for some reason in a junk journal, it's okay. I don't know why. It's like this graced land where things are allowed that are definitely not perfect, and it's okay, and that's wonderful. There we go. That? Yeah? Okay, you want a little more? All right, let's just like use up the ink we have on here and give like light impressions. So it actually turns out to be a pretty cool page. Yeah. That's kind of cool, huh? I mean, just fun things that you can do. You could do a stamp here, a stamp here, a stamp here, a stamp here, and one in the middle. I mean, there's a lot of organized designs you could do with stamping. So, I don't know. I think if you had fun and you saw these crazy little ideas and maybe they inspire you a little bit, I hope they trigger some postage fun that you might maybe forgot about. Maybe you totally forgot about your stamps. You've had that old stamp collection, and not all of them are super valuable. Come on, let's be real. And maybe you have a drawer full of them, and maybe you haven't done anything with them. Maybe it's time now to invite them into your junk journal, because that can be a lot of fun. All right, so go grab some stamps, for goodness sake. Okay, so there you go. So if I hope you had fun here, please like, subscribe, and share if you did. My videos come out every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at 7 a.m. My podcast comes out Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's free to listen to if you have Apple or Spotify, or just simply go to, just Google the Paper Outpost podcast, or go to anchor.fm, the Paper Outpost. You don't need any fancy software or anything. I have a free monthly emailed newsletter, the Paper Outpost newsletter. It comes out every month, and I send you a free digital image every month. I'm reading this off a list. Every month, you get a note from the bookmaker which explains what a junk journal is and how to use it. You get an extensive list of junk journal supplies, junk journal tips, updates from Pam at the Paper Outpost, a whole hoopla of stuff. Definitely worth signing up for. And the links are down below every video. And I have an Etsy shop, and in my Etsy shop, I sell FUNDLES, which are 100-piece paper collections of antique, vintage, and specialty papers, hand-dyed papers for making junk journals. Very fun, very useful, and if you love to get your hands on the real old papers, this is an awesome way to do it. And it's full of ledger and postcards and tea cards and all just sort of amazing stuff, and they're all a little bit different from each other due to supplies on hand. And I mail that package to you. Another thing that I can mail to you are my vintage digital kits. I do have a digital download service on my Etsy shop, or if you like them, you can just download them and print them out at home, or you can opt for the, hey, I don't have a printer, but I would still like your Digikits. If you live in the USA, I can, you just give me the name of 10 Digikits and then click on the print to mail option and send me the list of your names, and I will print and mail them to you directly, and that is free shipping anywhere in the USA. And I have FUNDLES. I told you about that. We move on. I have gift sets when available. I have junk journals when available. Large, small. You just never know what's coming out of the Paper Outpost. And I have a Facebook group. Come and join the Facebook group. We're doing weekly and monthly challenges as well. Loving to see what you guys make. And you guys are so inspirational. Truth be told, point in case. Thank you very much. Sandy Wanacott for this idea from the Facebook group. You inspired me massively. So here we go. And I have an Amazon shop if you're looking for my favorite tools and supplies, maybe something specific you see me do, like the Stabilo pencil or use the Distress ink. If you're looking for the links, I have them listed in there. And you can find me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, and LinkedIn. I'm developing my Instagram a little bit more, so those of you who are Instagram curious, feel free to go check it out. And all links are located down below the video in the drop-down box. And if you had fun here, please like, subscribe, and share. Click the bell, and go forth and create with reckless abandon, everybody. Go have some fun today. You deserve it. Bye.